Hey guys, Demi here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm sharing my thoughts and opinions on what I thought about blind people before I was even blind, okay? So obviously I started going blind at age 11 and now I'm 18 and it obviously progresses and gets worse and there's no cure. So before all of this, when I first seen a blind person on the street, what did I think? What was my thoughts, my opinions, and did I think they were stereotypes? Many sighted people, when they see a blind person, I know how that feels. I know what thoughts go through their brains. I know a lot, and most blind people know that feeling too. And it's a strange feeling. You might feel a bit awkward around them. You might not know what to do or say, but obviously I was like 7, so it's a bit different. I was a child, so I probably did stare when I first seen my first blind person. I was awkward, I'd stare, and I think that's what most people do who are sighted. So a few thoughts that went through my brain. I'd wonder, how does this person get about? How does that cane guide them? Does the guide dog, how are they trained? How did they know where to go? Do they those dogs talk to the blind person? Like how are they trained? It's a weird thing. Like, if you don't know anything about blind people and blindness, how do the dogs know all that stuff? I didn't know people train them. I didn't know how they were trained. I just thought they was born like that, trained professionals. At that age, before I was blind, I used to think there was one type of blindness and that you were born with it or it would have been an accident. I didn't know there was hundreds and hundreds of different diseases, different causes, different shapes and forms of blindness. So when I got told I was going blind, it was a lot of thoughts went through my brain then, like, will I do this? Will I end up like this? What happens? And it's scary a few years before when you see someone who's blind walking down the street and then like 2 years later you're in their shoes. But the thing is, you're not. They have different diseases, they have different eyes. Every single disease is unique. Everything you see is unique, so it's a whole different experience to what that blind person I seen when I was 7 years old. Every single experience is different. So what I thought then and what I think now. So when I used to think of a blind person, I used to think they were in darkness. I didn't know about light perception. I didn't know that tunnel vision and central vision loss were a thing. I didn't know that that person might still be able to see out their peripheral vision, out their central. I didn't know that. And when you're a child, you sit down on the bench and you watch them so closely, and you sometimes think they're faking it, and you sit there and like, I want to catch them out. I'm a smart 7-year-old who will catch this person out. There's no reason to catch them out. Like, why would you even try to catch them out? And obviously, as I grow and as you learn new things. And I used to wonder when I first went to the hospital about my eyes, when they was talking about me about going blind stuff, I used to think, if someone's fully blind, how could they live? How could they do their daily things? How could they walk the shop? How could they do anything? I thought sight was everything. Like, you need sight to live. That's what I used to think. But you don't need all that. Different experiences, different things. You learn a bit differently, but you can still do everything that you used to do. So that's pretty cool. So the main thing that I used to think about blind people is that they were a stereotype. Yeah, I used to think we were a stereotype before I even knew I was going to be blind. I thought they're in darkness, they can't see anything. All blindness is the same. All blind people have canes and guide dogs, and that's what I used to think. And now, a few years later, here I am, sat here going against the stereotype. And every single person that doesn't know a thing about blindness thinks the same as that. So it's my job to show them that we're not that. And 7-year-old me, those thoughts that I had, I believe that I can teach people none of that's true. I just told you my opinions and thoughts of what I thought of blind people before myself was blind. That is, feelings just come rushing back, and it feels so strange to think I ever thought like that. It like opens your mind when you learn about accessibility and navigation with blindness and stuff. So it's really good, and I hope other people in the world can learn that too. So yeah, that is the end of the video. But before I go, I just want to say congratulations to my friend Katrin and his now fiance Gary, as they've just got engaged. I'm so happy for them. Thought I'd just congratulate you here, because obviously I can't do it in person. But yeah, congratulations. I wish the best for you both. And if you didn't know, Katrin's the one that sent me the parcel from Germany for the taste testing, so yeah, go watch that if you haven't seen it. Now, last but not least, last night I streamed on Twitch for the very first time. However, it was only for about like 40 minutes because my dinner was ready, so I had to go. But I set it up and I was messing about with it for the first few whatever. So if you didn't see it, you didn't really miss much because it was me saying, oh, I can't do this, can't do that. We had a bit of an issue trying to get the game to connect to the internet. I don't know why. I was so nervous to start streaming, but I figured it out and we got there and I streamed. I didn't show my face. I've got to wake up. Yes, I'm showing my face right now, but it's different streaming live and I need to get used to that. So soon I will show my face, but for now I am just doing my voice. But I'm excited. Might be streaming again tonight, so tonight, this is the day before. It is Monday today. I probably will stream tonight, the night that you're watching this. So just keep an eye out. I'll post on the community tab if I'm streaming, and I'll post on my Instagram stories. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and a comment below. Future videos below, and yeah, just have a nice life.